wife? A son.
And then what?
We won the war.
Help me go home. This is a household waiting for master. I want you to choose me.
Ithaca's king is coming back.
No, he's not.
What would he do if he came back here and find all these suitors in his house?
You're pining for a daddy you didn't even know, like some sniveling bastard.
Who's looking after your wife and son?
Do you see?
My dad is coming home.
Bringing vengeance. Bringing it all. I need everyone at this party dead. I can still save them.
You're a man who needs to control his fate. But you cannot control this. That world is gone.
No one could stand between me and home. Not even the gods.
Keep us free!
I think it's asleep.
Odysseus. Don't you remember?
Thunder. Fire. Death.
I remember. A wife. A son. Home.
Ithaca's a kingdom waiting for a king.
My dad is coming home.
You're pining for a daddy you didn't even know, like some sniveling bastard.
Ithaca's king is coming back.
Bringing vengeance.
Bringing it all.
I could take the throne.
They're not giving up power to you or Odysseus. Do you think life goes back to the way it was?
That world is gone.
If he returned, he'd have to kill him, like you will.
You gods don't speak in ways we understand.
Who doesn't understand pain? Or blood? The gods told you.
Then I defy the gods. after years of war. No one could stand between my men. And home. Not even me.
Promise me you will come back.
What if I can't?
Promise me you will come back.
What if I can't?
The Odyssey is a massive story. That's a really exciting challenge to take on.
This is definitely the biggest movie that I've ever done in my career. It feels like we made 6 or 7 movies, and in a sense we did. Every single kind of chapter of this adventure was at a different location that posed a different challenge.
You just know that the locations when you're telling a story like this are going to be like characters unto themselves, so they have to be extra special. And so we found ourselves in these really amazing places.
There are parts of the world that I don't think I would even have ever seen or known about had it not been for this experience. As an actress, it's such a luxury to be in such an immersive space. I don't have to pretend like I'm on a boat. I am on the boat, you know, like we are at sea. What a gift, you know?
There's a certain level of information that you learn when something is real. So when you go to these places, you just feel it, and it just adds another layer to what it is that you're trying to express.
Action!
One of the things I like about shooting on location is we're moving countries every couple of weeks. So it gives you this incredible momentum. The issue on this film is that we're shooting in extraordinary places that were hard to get to, hard to shoot in.
You know, normally if you're doing a Hollywood movie, the base camp is 10 seconds away from the set. When you're shooting a Chris Nolan movie, it's like, oh, that's a 45-minute hike in sandals. They're full costume.
I mean, every location we went to, I would get there and I'd just start laughing, go like, who thought you should shoot a movie here? You know, we're shooting in Nestor's Cave in Greece. It's this incredible place, but nobody's ever tried to shoot a film up there. And so to see the rigging that they did to basically turn it into a natural soundstage, I don't know any other director who would try it.
There was no location that was straightforward and easy, but all of those locations made sense for the story, really. It wouldn't be the film that it is without going there and doing it for real.
The scale was so big. I think what's so special about Chris's movies is that he goes the extra distance to make it feel authentic for us on set, which then makes it feel more authentic for the audience in the theater.
I mean, there's a reason we call these things Odysseys. This is the Odyssey, and it really is a journey through all of these incredible places, and hopefully something that just really profoundly entertains and moves people.
As a fan, I'm so excited. I cannot wait to sit in that IMAX theater and completely be lost in this world that he's created.
No one could stand between me and home. Not even the gods.
Keep us straight! 3, 2, 1, action!
This is the first time I've worked with Chris, but I really do feel like this particular picture is an accumulation of all of his skills and all of his experiences and him at his best, going for it. You know, pedal to the metal, like we are gonna make the biggest and most impressive movie that's ever been made.
Chris looked at me and he goes, "This is gonna be a hard movie." And I said, "Yeah, I know." And he goes, "No, this is gonna be a really hard movie." And I was like, "Got it."
Just talking to people about the travel schedule, I mean, he's just decided to shoot like 9 movies in the space of the same length as a normal shoot. It's very, very impressive.
A great filmmaker like Christopher Nolan. There's so much pressure, I think I can only imagine, to make something that's bigger, better. The reality is somehow even more fantastic than like what your brain imagines, and that's what I think is so cool about coming to work every day.
The scale of all the sets and the kind of the amount of people involved and even the story we're telling, it's just so large. I think if you stood back and took stock of what's actually going on, you'd be like so overwhelmed by it. But because you've got someone captaining the ship so precisely, it feels like there's a relentlessness to the pace.
His ingenuity and the way he trusts his team so that they can come up with great ideas and the way he guides everyone's role is kind of amazing to watch.
Chris has the most unbelievable crew. And I think the depth of those relationships developing over decades, you know, he could see something, request it, and it would come together so quickly.
Every single department, you just see them watch what's happening and then make their adjustments for their speciality. And suddenly, before you know it, all of these elements are working perfectly together. Just looking at the scope of what we were trying to do, I was like, I can't believe this is what we're trying. But if you get everybody rowing in the same direction, it's actually possible. And I don't know any other director who would try it.
Ithaca's king is coming back.
No, he's not.
Let's go home. The Odyssey is a massive story. That's a really exciting challenge to take on.
This is definitely the biggest movie that I've ever done in my career in terms of its scale. Definitely the biggest movie I've ever done in terms of its ambition.
A great filmmaker like Christopher Nolan can do scope and action and fantasy, but also heart and humanity and depth and rawness.
That doesn't mean you will come back.
What if I can't?
I feel like this particular picture is an accumulation of all of his skills and all of his experiences and him at his best, going for it.
It's just the perfect story for Chris. From the second I first read the script, even though I'm in the movie, I'm really imagining myself watching the movie. And I'm like, I'm almost more excited to watch it. I just can't wait to see what they've come up with.
3, 2, 1, action.
I could take the throne.
Nice, guys. Good.
Today we're rehearsing the Telemachus and Mentor fight scene. It happens on top of the ridge outside my castle. You know, it's very important, it's very integral to my story because it kind of is what sets me on this journey of trying to find my dad. Can we go from the top, please?
Yeah. Ready?
It's been really fun for me and Ryan to just learn it all and try and, you know, put it together and figure it all out. It's a very, very complicated fight, and the ground we're shooting it on is going to be pretty intense.
That was the best one.
So we're just making sure that we have everything down before we climb an hour up the mountain.
Tom and Ryan were rehearsing next to the pool at this beautiful hotel on the grass, and they were nailing it every time. And then we get to the location in Favignana, and it's like this rocky outcrop on the edge of a cliff.
You know, lots of directors would look at the action and go, that looks awesome, great, shoot it. But Chris is looking for why is it awesome and what makes these characters tick. Finding those little story pieces within the great action is what makes Chris so special.
Okay, we're gonna go. Action!